Hello, my name is Andrea, and today I'm going to talk to you about the evolution and the history of our planet. But first, let's take a jump in time and go back a few billion years. Well, this is not exactly the jump I was looking for, but I'm sure you will do. I'm here at the Natural History Museum of Sintra, Portugal, and with the help of their fossil collection, most of it collected by artist and amateur paleontologist Miguel Barbosa in his visits around the world, I'm sure I can manage to show you the amazing life that existed in our planet. It all starts with the formation of the planet Earth around 4.5 billion years ago, and then the formation of our moon and oceans. The first organisms appeared around 3.8 billion years ago, but it's in the Ediacaran around 600 million years ago that we see the first soft body creatures. And then it's when our fossil record starts to look interesting. In the Paleozoic era, we start with the Cambrian period and with the Cambrian explosion. And creatures like these trilobites were very common in the marine environments. The earliest animals with skulls and backbones were missing something we take for granted: jaws. In the Ordovician and Silurian periods, jawless fishes were very common. Some were filter feeders, some were bottom feeders, like this guy, Eucephalaspis. Up until the Devonian period, most of life was confined to aquatic habitats. It was in the Devonian that a medium-sized fish began inhabiting shallow waters, and they became better adapted and developed the ability of breathe oxygen from air. And this was one of the main abilities that allowed our ancestors to move on to land. It's from the Carboniferous that most of our coal comes from. And by that time, animals like this one were running around. After the Premium extinction, we enter the Mesozoic era. And with it, we start seeing my favorite group of animals, the dinosaurs. It is also in this era that we start seeing other group of animals, like marine reptiles, such as the one we have here in this collection. This is a mosasaur jaw. It's a predator that ruled the seas during the Cretaceous. And it was reptiles like this one who ruled the skies. This particular specimen, it's a very special one. It was brought from Brazil to Portugal by Miguel Barbosa, and holotype to which his name was given, Barbosania. At the end of the Cretaceous period, around 66 million years ago, a meteorite struck the Earth, and all dinosaurs were gone. Well, not all dinosaurs. We must not forget that birds are dinosaurs. But although the end of the Cretaceous might have spelled the end to many animal groups like ammonites, plesiosaurs, pterosaurs, and big dinosaurs like this one, life keeps evolving. And the mammals who survived started filling newly empty ecological roles and filling the niches left by these groups. Now we enter the Cenozoic era. And although only relatively small mammals made it through the extinction, the group quickly increased both in dimensions and diversity, like this way. The first humans appeared in Africa around 2 million years ago, long before our own species Homo sapiens appeared in the same continent. Modern humans like ourselves only appeared around 200,000 years ago, and by the time the latest continental glaciers were retrieving around 14,000 years ago, humans were crossing from Siberia to North America and spreading around the world. But where do we go from here? What's the next step for us humans in evolution? And what about the other animals that live alongside us? It is a fact that the world as we know is changing. But how would human activity on the planet affect evolution? Well, no one knows for certain. Just keep in mind that we're a very small part of life on Earth, but the impact we're having is changing all our lives and the planet, thus changing how organisms evolve.